is coming that threatens our kingdom. But we have a weapon they are not prepared for.
Some things are worth fighting for.
Don't know my power. Don't never take my power.
Hi everybody, and welcome to Before
and After the Movie.
All right, we are going to see The Woman King today.
That's right.
Just hearing amazing things. We don't have Grizz today, but I did see Grizz at an event block party, and she was just raving about this film. Also, I have a friend, she is very hard on films, and she said she was crying in the theater. She was literally crying in the theater.
Whoa.
So we know the basis of this just a little bit because of Black Panther, Wakanda Forever coming up, is that the female, they're called the guards, the women's, the king's guards.
Right.
We're kind of looking at that. So give me a couple of your thoughts here, because I kind of threw you in this.
I'm super excited. I mean, definitely being a, somebody that likes to try to uncover a little bit of the mystery of history. So hearing some Afrocentric scholars actually speak about this at some point in time. They're even saying the whole thought of the Amazon that was talked about in Greek mythology was about some of these female warriors that were actually over in Africa. So I find that fascinating. So to be able to have them go ahead and put this on a big screen and just open up, just kind of open up that conversation for you to go ahead and maybe unpack that and see what's the real historical evidence on this. Other than that, we're looking forward to seeing a super duper awesome female cast. I mean, a stronger. I don't think you couldn't ask for a stronger female cast to be put on. I'm super excited to have popcorn, the fly bird. I don't know.
Right. We just got snacks. So.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yep, they're over there getting the snacks for us right now, so we can shoot this real quick for before the movie. But I'm super excited to go ahead and see this. I'm so excited that they actually chose to go ahead and take this and actually make a movie about it. Of course, we've heard like the Shaka Zulu of back in the 80s or so, but now you got a whole different demographic. You got the girl power is taking over right now. So, and I'm with it. I'm a ride the wave. Viola Davis, man. Oh man. Oh my
So
goodness.
we are ready. We got to get going here. We want to say we're going to see you before
and after the movie.
For you, a choice. Fight or we die. No kingdom in all of Africa shares this privilege. Train hard, fight harder. They fear no one.
We are back after the movie.
After the movie.
Whoa.
Phenomenal.
Oh. And we really, really, really thought that this was just an amazing movie from start to finish.
Let me tell you something. This is probably, arguably, one of the best films of the year.
Well, I think so.
The best. Absolutely, hands down, one of the best films of the year. Absolutely. We were in the movies with some people that normally say, oh, I don't know if I'd ever see that movie again. And they were ready to come back and see the movie again here at the theater. So they were ready to see it at the theater. Not just, maybe I'll watch it again at home. No, they want to come back and see it at the theater. Phenomenal. They just did a great job. I tell you what, the movie, you felt like you were actually in the movie. It's one of those films, however they do it, you felt like you were part of the movie, part of the action, the drama, the emotion, the action, the Circle D, all of the above. You get all of that out of this movie. Phenomenal, great job. I don't want to do so. I know Bart has some stuff to say, so I'm
I just want to say, because the movie was directed by Prince by the Wood, who has done some amazing. If you ever saw a movie called Love and Basketball, that was her.
Yeah,
and then the one that was Charlize Theron on Netflix.
Oh yeah, Immortals, yeah.
And so a lot of films that we just kind of really like, the setting of it, and Viola Davis. Oh my goodness,
crushed.
She was intense.
She
was soft, and she was strong, and just everything that you kind of really wanted to say.
Man, all of the above. I mean, they didn't take the emotion. It's amazing because you knew these were warriors. However, you knew they were also like human beings. So a lot of times we get that warrior role where it's like they have no feeling at all. You know, they turn in almost like, I like to say, like the Terminator almost. Like,
Right.
You know,
your stereotype.
Right.
And I think
right.
even with the violence, if you're thinking of the violence, it wasn't violence where it was
Yes.
like you're turning your head.
Not over the top. It was not. They did a great job with it. They showed that, okay, we're in a war zone. We're in a scene. However, it didn't have that feeling like, oh, let me turn my head because I can't look at this or look at that. I'm telling you, they did a phenomenal job with this film.
Yeah, and if you want to pick out some people,
Shucks, man, I want to pick out everybody.
I'm throwing it to Scooter
Listen.
because, and one thing I do want to talk about too is John Boyega as the king.
Yes.
He was
Yes.
amazing.
Yes, great job. Great job.
Cast, and also talking about the male cast. I know there's been a lot of talk about the female, but there were some guys in there that did such a great job.
The gentleman, Hero Tiffin, I mean, he did a phenomenal job playing his role. Of course, I guess you could say the quintessential historic villain.
Excuse me, folks.
But then going down the line, I mean, Lashana Lynch played a phenomenal role like she normally does. You know, she kind of picked that thing up. You got Sheila Adam, you know, or a team. I probably pronounced that wrong. You got, and forgive me if I mess this name up, Thuso Mbidu. So she did a phenomenal job. She kind of played the kind of counterpart to Viola Davis's role as far as in there. Jimmy Odukoya. Jimmy Odukoya, phenomenal job playing that super villain role. Like he was like the Lex Luthor to Viola Davis's Batman. You know, I mean it was set. It was that collision course. You knew it was coming. You know, but there's so much within this film. It's phenomenal. I mean, I could keep going on, but the cast did a phenomenal job. Man, it just keeps your attention from start to finish.
And the fight scenes they were really intense.
Absolutely.
They were just realistic. Like I said, it wasn't a violent. I didn't turn my head around.
Like I said, it's not over the top. But it captivates you. It captures you. You're not going to be sitting there looking at your phone or looking around. And trust me, you're going to be in this thing the whole way through. I don't care who you are. I'm telling you, it has. I don't care what
color you are.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people. I was just talking to a lady right now. And I said, "What are you going to see?" She's got her popcorn. She's sitting there ready to go.
Oh yeah.
She says, "I'm going to see the Woman King." And it's one of those things where it's like it's for everyone. But I do recommend this. Not taking kids less than 14.
I would say so. Definitely that high school,
right?
You know, to kind of really fill that out, that high school, you know, kind of level and everything like that. They did a great job as far as with it.
Yeah, because we had a situation in there where someone brought young kids, and the young kids were playing video games that we could hear through the movie.
Right.
So it's one of those things where it's a movie that you really. And I'll tell you something. It was better watching it. I mean, some people will go alone, and that's okay. But excuse me. But it's better to go with. I was sitting next to Rhonda, and it was just like they were just cheering on,
Right.
It's something that I think that when you're looking at the strength of women, it shows it definitely.
You know, it embodied everything. I mean, you. How can I say? Like I said, you felt the strength of these women, but you didn't feel it to the point where you're like, man, they still were women at the same token.
Right,
you know,
but they gave up. They give up a lot, and we don't want to give all that away. But they give up a lot.
Love it. Yeah,
you're gonna love it. And like I
Yes.
said, it's hard to kind of sit here and tell you the storyline, but it's based on historical facts.
Absolutely.
And also the forerunner for the Women's Guard, for King's Guard, for Black Panther.
Yeah, how about that, man?
And so
the Amazonians, you know, and they even mentioned them a little bit, didn't they? Call them the Dahomey Amazons in the movie. If you get a chance to look at that, they say it in a different language. I can't remember, but it's actually, you can see it in the caption. So I'm interested just to look up the historical.
Yeah,
facts
it's like Scooter's kind of like he's a history buff,
Yeah.
and so he's been kind of schooling me on a couple other things that we won't mention in this one. But all in all, we just want to say that it was a good movie.
Phenomenal. You can't see it, but I'm putting my thumb toes up too. So I got 2 thumbs up, and I got
one
my
other
thumb
toe
toes
up too.
You know, that's it.
So
I'm telling you, yeah.
So what we're gonna say is go see.
Go
and
see
don't
Woman
don't
King.
wait for streaming.
No,
I know the
no,
streaming.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
the streaming thing is kind of
Yeah.
like throwing in about a month after. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Make sure you see. This has to be
go to
seen
the
at
piggy
movie.
bank. We're
Yes.
telling you, go to the piggy bank.
Yes.
Get your money.
Get ready for it. Get your $10 popcorn and your $12, pop or soda for my people that don't understand what pop is from us here in the Midwest.
Right.
But hey, go ahead, invest in it, go see it. Great time. It's one of those great. You're gonna be happy, sad, glad. It's all of the above. Just get ready. You're gonna be on that roller coaster, but it's a wonderful roller coaster.
Great.
My hat off to Viola Davis and all the other producers and everybody that had a role in this thing. It is
I think it's a once in a lifetime experience because to see women be so strong and centered and it was really good.
It was phenomenal. I'm telling you, I loved it. I thought it was phenomenal.
So we want to thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to us.
That's it.
Again. Oh, and by the way, we missed Grizz. Grizz faked us out. She actually went and saw the movie and was texting us how great it was. So
Little Scoot, of course, had a rehearsal for Homecoming, so he's doing that. Come to find out that he may be up or is up for the sophomore. I know we looked at the Woman King. He may be actually the sophomore Homecoming King. So
how about that, Jim?
How about that?
So we'll be back because it's kind of like I'm being dragged into going to see Halloween 19.
He did. He got Is it 19?
I don't know.
It might as well. Yeah.
So I'm gonna lose some man
This
points.
is gonna be one of our first horror films that we're gonna do. So of course, to get the fly bird out there, I'm telling you, he's gonna go from being a bird to a bat. So get ready.
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
What you think of that? That's
okay.
it.
All
Get
right.
ready for it. Yeah, maybe we can pull him out a couple other times.
No, that's going to be it.
All right, just this one. We'll take that. We'll take that.
But we've been going over the schedule of what we're going to be doing.
Absolutely.
We've been very busy.
Yes.
It's been a crazy kind of summer, so we haven't been doing the podcast as much.
Yes.
But we've been looking at the schedule and there's a couple
Absolutely.
films. It's a really good movie.
Of course, Black Adam. I know we're looking right over the shoulder, but Till coming out.
And the Whitney Houston film coming out in December.
Man, that's going to
be. That's going to be great.
That might be the Christmas classic.
I'm sure it's going to be a lot of them.
Yeah.
So we want to thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends. Maybe Black Panther.
No, yeah. That's
and
it.
the thing about it is, if you want to come with us, we don't know when we're getting tickets. But
that's right.
But we're gonna, hang out and we'll probably talk to you after the movie.
And you got it.
So that is going to be for us for before
and after the movie.